In my previous video, I did a video about ideas you can use to make money in catfish farming. But in this video, it is for poultry farming. So in this video, I'll be explaining to you things that you can do to make money in poultry farming. And to be honest, the poultry farming is much easier than catfish farming, because, and aside that, another good thing is that it converts very fast. Like the idea converts to money very fast than catfish farming. So in this video, I'll be giving you ideas you can use to raise money in the poultry farming that you find yourself. Now, the first one is broiler chicken. Broiler chicken are those white bird, and they reach market weight around 6 weeks to 8 weeks. Within that frame, you should do a lot of marketing before they get to that 6 weeks and 6 weeks to 8 weeks. In my own idea, I recommend you selling to individuals, because when I started, I actually started selling to individuals because there is a lot of money in individuals than selling to retailers in the market. Retailers in the market are another option, but selling directly from your farm to individual is the best thing that can generate a lot of money. So that is one of the things you can do to raise money in catfish farming. Another thing is in poultry farming. Another thing you can do is that most farmers and most buyers can say, okay, I want it to be processed. That means if you don't know how to process chicken, you have to learn it. I learned it too because it's necessary. It's not every individual that would like to buy chicken and like to process it by themselves. They want to feel that it's just like a cool room, and again, you also need a fridge. So in that sense, you will need all these certain things I'm listing. You need to know how to process, and you also need to have a fridge. So with that, you can be selling in kg. So with that, you don't need to wait for those market women to pick your call before you can start selling. The second way, another idea you can use to make money in poultry farming is layer chicken. Now, layer chicken, you should concentrate more on the egg. The egg is of high demand now. In fact, egg is no longer 200 in my area. Egg is now from 250 to 300. So that will generate a lot of money if you can venture into layer farming. Aside that, when the chicken stop laying egg, you can actually do the same thing you did to broiler chicken, because you can sell it at old layers and at the same time sell it directly to individuals, marketplace or restaurants. That is your own choice. So there's a lot of opportunity you can use in just the two I've listed, and there are more to it. The third thing is actually hatchery. Hatchery business. Most farmers don't usually do it. It's like, but there is money in it. I have helped a lot of people to hatch their egg in terms of yes, they have turkey and they don't have incubator. You can bring it to me and I'll help you and hatch it. Right? You can bring it to me and I'll help you and hatch it. That is another side of business. Maybe it might not be turkey, it might be NOILERs. NOILERs, some of them don't sit on their eggs. So once they bring those eggs, I will incubate them and hatch it, and they pay me for it. So that is another opportunity where I generate a lot of another money from poultry farming. All right. I mentioned something like NOILER before. You can buy NOILERs and COCKREL, and this thing I'm about to say, if you have a wide land, this will be your own benefit. If you can buy NOILER, or you can NOILER and local chicken, just keep them in that land. Those chicken can feed on what are on the soil, and definitely they will still do well, especially those local chickens. They can feed on everything they find in the soil, and they can still do. And this fourth one is actually you free ranging them. With that, you will generate a lot of money. And last time I sold local chicken, it was the male is around 7,000 naira now. 7,000. So imagine something that you didn't put a lot of money into and you are selling it for 7,000. Imagine if you have 100 of it. That is a lot of money. That will be over 700,000 naira. So please, you also need to consider that one too, because even like this, I'm seeing them around me. I'm seeing them around me. I wish I can turn this camera backward. You will see them all over me. They are just scraping the soil and then picking anything they have inside it. Another thing you can also do is feed formulation. I can't really count how many people that come to my farm and buy feed. I can't really count because they are much. They are much. And me, I give them in a reasonable price. So you can also do the same like me. You can master how you can formulate feed in large quantity. If I say feed, I mean not knowledgeable feed. After that, you now combine everything together, create your own market for it, introduce it to people, or you can come to online and market your product. And once you start selling, once you start doing your marketing, people will start coming. There's another method I did to make sure that I sell them very fast. I sell turkey in 6 weeks, I sell NOILER in 6 weeks, I sell day-old chicks. So with all those things, I was able to sell out at the tender. So anybody that buy from me, I will introduce feed to them, and just like that, and I was able to sell out everything. The other thing is Manuel, and this one I sell them in packs. Alright, I sell them in bags to people that are into what do they call it? Juice leaf and JUTE. But yeah, we call it Ibidu. So all these people that are into plantation, people that plant scent leaf, bitter leaf, and every other thing. So they make use of those manure for to grow their plants. So you can also gather those manure in bags and deliver it to them. Just give them at a reasonable price, they will buy it, and once they buy it, that is another bonus for you. So the last one is added value product. And what are the added value products? Even on this video you are watching currently, you will see some certain products, some agricultural products I listed. All those things, you can actually use them to make sure that you have if you have market for them, or if you have audience, you can actually market those products and sell them online. Is there any other thing I can tell you? Okay, what are the value added products? The value added product can be crates, those crates that are used to pack eggs. What another transporting crates, like cage for transporting, poultry feeders, poultry drinkers, heater, all those things we have them in Sirah farm. We sell them in Sirah farm. We sell scales. So combine all those things together can generate a lot of money for you. Alright? And if eventually you don't want to do it all of them like the way we are doing, you can just pick one sector and grow it. That is perfectly fine. So in a nutshell, that is all I have for you for this video. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now, and do well to subscribe.